Today on Geek Devotions.
I heard a rumor that lying is bad.
Hello, Devoted Geeks. Welcome to Geek Devotions, the show from Devoted Geeks, or devoted letting people know they're loved. I'm Dallas, and this is
Celeste, and this is Season 5!
Yes, that's right. Season 5 of Geek Devotions, the show that's devoted to letting you know that you're loved. So if you don't watch past this moment at all, know this.
We love you.
We care about you. And there's hope for you. I promise. So that being said, we take geek pop culture items and we use them to let people know they're loved every Friday at 4 p.m. right here on YouTube. And do us a favor, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content. But today, we're talking about something really interesting. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Umbrella Academy.
Well, let's get into it.
In case you didn't pick this up, today's episode is going to be about the Umbrella Academy, and we're so excited to talk about the Umbrella Academy. Now, if you have not seen the second season of Umbrella Academy, I need you to pause this video, go watch it, come back. Okay? Now that we've gotten that out of the way, in the second season of the Umbrella Academy, the siblings appear scattered throughout Dallas, Texas by years. Anywhere from 1961 to 1963, which you history buffs already are going, hey, that number.
That's important.
That's an important year. And they've all come out at different times. Some of them have been a few months, some of them have been full years later, but it was all between that time frame. And we see Allison, one of the siblings, the one who had the she can make people do what she wants to by saying, I heard a rumor. We see her and her life while she's waiting for her siblings. She says at one point, talking to Luther, that she knew Five would be back, but the last time it was decades later. So she went on with her life. She moved on with her life, and she got married. And I thought it was adorable. I loved that ship so much. But she got involved with a man who is a part of the civil rights movement and got heavily involved in all of that because it's the 60s. These things are happening and they're very real. And Allison is very different from her siblings in that respect. Now everything is going along great. She's involved in the movement. She's happily married for about a year by the time all of the siblings come together. And things are going pretty great, except she didn't tell her husband everything about her. She omitted some stuff. She omitted the fact that she had powers. She omitted the time travel thing. We can kind of forgive her for the time travel thing because this is how you end up in a mental hospital, as you see with another character. But the powers thing, I'm sitting here going, why wouldn't she tell him about that? Even if she didn't intend to use it, why didn't she let him know what was going on? Everything in Allison's marriage seems to be going along okay. It's good. They're in love. They love each other and they're doing work that they believe in. Until one day when they're doing a sit-in, which turns into a riot, her husband is in danger. There is someone who is about to kill him. Literally about to kill him. And she stops and whispers in his ear. She stops the man, whispers in his ear, I heard a rumor that you walked away. And he walks away. And her husband freaks out because he doesn't know about her power. He doesn't understand why. He's already met some of the brothers and they're a little weird. And then he doesn't understand why this white man who was beating up on him, who was about to kill him, just walks away. Now, it made matters worse that at first she didn't tell him the whole truth. She still did not tell him everything, and that caused problems. But later, you see that they were okay. He came to accept her for who she was, meaning that she could have done it from the beginning, not have lied, and her husband wouldn't have been unaware of what was going on when she saved his life. We see a similar story in scriptures in Genesis 20, and I'm not going to read it word for word because it's a fairly lengthy passage, but you see Abraham and Sarah going into a foreign country, and Abraham had told Sarah, hey, tell everybody that I'm your brother. Now, to be fair, he was. They were half-siblings, but they were also married. Just gross. But because they had told everyone that they were siblings, Sarah caught the eye of a king. And he took her and was going to marry her. And God came to him in a dream and went, what are you doing? You're going to die. And he's like, why, God? Why am I going to die? What did I do? And he goes, you took somebody else's wife. And he goes, who? I'll give her back. And it came to his knowledge that Abraham had lied. Abraham and Sarah had lied. And so when he was telling Abraham what had happened, and he goes, you need to do whatever you need to do so God doesn't kill me. He goes, why did you not tell me this was your wife? And Abraham basically said because he was scared he would be killed because she was pretty. Now, we can understand the reasoning for Abraham's lying, but he would have saved himself so much trouble, because this is just one of the first times this happens. It happens again later, so clearly he does not learn his lesson. But he would have saved himself so much trouble and then not put somebody else in danger. Sometimes being dishonest with people, or even just not telling the whole truth, is easy. Sometimes it's easier than telling the truth, than letting people know what's really going on. But that's not how we as Christians are supposed to act. We are supposed to tell the truth. Proverbs lays this out for us really great in Proverbs 6:16 through 19. There are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are an abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among brothers. Lying, even in the smallest sense, is something that God hates. So it's something that we as Christians should not do. We should strive to make sure that our every word is truthful. Now, I understand that sometimes people say things and it's true for what they know at that time, and that's different. But at the same time, try to make sure that what you're saying is accurate and truthful before you say it. Maybe think about what you're saying before you let it come out of your mouth. Because words are important, and they're powerful. An entire royal family almost died because Abraham lied. Okay, guys, that was your devotion for the week. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
You can expect more content from us, more excellent content
Most excellent. Starting next week.
Starting next week.
Not that this wasn't excellent. No. This was excellent. I thought you did a great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That threw me off.
That being said,
starting next week, we will be doing our most excellent one.
We're pretty excited about it, guys.
We're very excited about
It's
this.
going to be a lot of fun.
Also, you might want to pay attention, close attention to all the devotions from here out. You may even want to go back and watch some that you didn't see from the last month. Because we have some stuff coming down the line.
We do, don't we? It's going to be really interesting. We'll have some great stuff planned for you guys for season 5. That being said, Celeste, we need to give these cats the question of the week. The week! The question of the week. What are your thoughts on the Umbrella Academy? Yeah.
We thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not a family-friendly show.
Not at all.
It's a older, more mature teen.
Yes.
And above show. Parents' discretion with that.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed it.
It was interesting. You got to take it in sections. But leave a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on it. And also don't forget to check out all of our social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just look for Geek Devotions if you want to stay connected to everything we're doing here. And like I said at the beginning, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to see these devotions every Friday at 4 o'clock. because that's what we do it.
All that being said, stay devoted.
Peace and love.